So student, today this is our very important topic of the lesson, minerals and energy resources. Here we will discuss the hazards of mining. Hazards means the problem, the difficulties after mining we face in our society, in our daily life. So we will discuss this topic in the site of impacts on the miners. Means how the miners they face the difficulties. First we will see health issues, how the how the health of the miners has been affected by the mining. So student, dust and noxious fumes are inhaled when the miners who worked in the minings, they had to inhale the dust and the noxious fumes purposely, and this causes they have to destroy their pulmonary system, and they face also the pulmonary disease, and which are very vulnerable in this region, and risk of the collapsing of the mine's roof. This is the very difficulties which the miners had to face the time of minings, because the roofs which is not very concrete constructed, it is not made from the concrete. So this roof say is not very, we'll say, permanent, it is not very strong, it is not very strengthful, so it can be fall any times, and it can affected the lives of the miners, and they can, we'll say, crushed under this falling of the roofs of the mines, and they also, will say, not rescued at the time of falling of the roofs. Inundation and fire in coal mines. It is a very big problem when the miners who are mining in the, we'll say, mines, so they had to face the leakaging of water. This water is come through the shaft mining, and this water is the flood water, and it can enter the mining, and it can affect the lives of the miners. And leakaging also the inflammable gases, which can very easily get the fire, and which can also affected the life of miners, because due to the suffocation they cannot work well, because there is a lot of large suffocation means a kind of way where there is not very proper, you will say, proper kind of ventilation, and this not proper ventilation, they affected their life also. And second problem we will see the impact on the environment. Water sources can be also contaminated, and this contaminated water which we have to purposely used in our home, this water is coming, because supply of this water go through the area where the mining work is processing, so this water obviously contaminated with the mining process. And dumping of the waste material and slurry means a kind of semi liquid materials. This way wastage is dumping in our society, in our surroundings, mostly sometime when the society or people are living there. So this dumping of the waste material, it can also affected the soil, and it can also upgrade the soil degradation, and it can also continue the soil pollution and river pollution, because due to it the soil particles, the dust particle which fly in the air, and after some time they store in the earth or in the soil, so it can also stop the percolation process where the water can go through the earth at the ground level. The process can be stopped also, and it can also affected the, we'll say, this process, and we have to face the water level problem. So student, this is our next topic in the lecture, conservation of minerals. Conservation means a kind of process to preserve the minerals for a long years, for a long time, because our dependence on minerals and its availability to us is 100%, means we cannot live without the minerals. It is true, but same time, the minerals which are found in the earth, in the crust of the earth, it is only the 1%, means there is a very difficulties of the all human beings Means we have to preserve these minerals, we have to conserve these minerals any way, anyhow, and we have to think about it. Replenishment means regeneration process of the minerals and formation of the minerals, which comes under in very slow process, means millions of years, as you have seen in the mode of occurrence of the minerals, where we have seen in the igneous rocks, in the metamorphic rocks, the sedimentary rocks, the alluvial deposit, the minerals which has been produced in a very long years, in a very millions of years. It means we have to respect the minerals anyhow. But at the same time, level of consumption of the minerals by ourselves is very higher. It means we use these minerals very rapidly and without thinking about the minerals which are non-renewable in the earth, which are very finite minerals and which are not having any substitute. The substitute which we will get long years, very millions of years. Means exact the clone of the minerals cannot be found there. So we have to think about the minerals. But at the same time we have to think that continue extraction of the minerals increase the cost of the minerals. That pressurize to dig the earth at the depth, more depth, that decrease the quality of the minerals. As well as not only we face the problem for the miners, which we face the problem for the people, but also we get the low quality of the minerals. And in such process where we have to compromise, means we are using the compromised minerals. So we have to think about the conservation steps. Means we have to improve the technology which can provide us the kind of minerals which can be the substitute of the minerals. Second thing, recycling process of the minerals should be promoted among ourselves, where we have seen the different type of the process the people are recycling the process of the minerals, and where the government also encourage it, and many of the will say people, we have to think about the alternative and substitute of the minerals, and we have to promote the judicious use of the minerals. You know very well Gandhiji's statement that the minerals which are available in the earth, which are not very unlimited amount, which cannot fulfill our greed, they can only fulfill our needs only. It means the minerals which we are getting in our earth, which are not very unlimited amount, where not only we have to think about the present generation, but also we have to think the future generation. Means we have to think about all the minerals, whatever it may be, the water, whatever it may be, the energy resources, whatever it the minerals in the form of metallic forms or non-metallic forms, we have to conserve it anyhow. Otherwise we have to face the very difficulties in future. So student, I hope you could understand well the topic. Remaining of the non-metallic minerals which was left, which I am going to discuss now also in this lecture, mica and limestone. These are the two non-metallic minerals. Mica, it is very important minerals. It is used in the electric industries due to its dielectric nature, and its strength is very low, power loss factors. It is used as a insulator's properties, resistance to use in the high voltage also. The places where the mica is found there: Chota Nagpur Plateau, Koderma Gaya mines, Hazaribagh, Ajmer, Rajasthan, and Nellore mine in Andhra Pradesh. You can see well in the map. Second non-metallic minerals is limestone. It is a rock composed of a calcium carbonate and calcium and magnesium carbonates. It is very essential for smelting of iron in the blast furnaces, as well as it is very used in the cement industries. And the places where the limestone is found there, it is Andhra Pradesh, MP, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, and many of the other places. The places where the limestone is found there, you can see well with the green color the places. I hope all the students could understand well. Thank you.